Why don't they make shirts without the front pocket?
They
Nobody
do.
uses the front pocket.
Dan, I'm literally wearing a shirt.
No,
sitting right next to you.
You
without
don't
a
understand
front pocket on
You
it.
don't understand what I'm saying. I want
Think
I want a plain logoless shirt that has no front pocket. That's made from like Hanes.
Yeah, I get them all the time.
That's in my size. I can't find them.
Destination XL.
And I don't want different colors except for black and white, and that is it.
You can literally go online right now, or they're not our sponsor. I wish they were, but he shops there, and he has all the shirts that have no pockets or pockets.
Or Target
he has choices.
or Walmart.
Yeah, and
for like $5.
I can't find them.
I'll find you some.
Target
I'm
has like
really
a whole
good at
table
shopping.
of just Hanes
3XL
t-shirts
or double XL.
that are
Okay.
But I can't find them. And I hate the front pocket. It looks stupid.
Why do you hate the front
I
pocket?
think
It looks
fine.
dumb.
Why don't you just be like everyone else and get shirts that say like, but first wine?
What's that? What is it? My first wine?
No, but first wine.
But first
but first
mascara.
coffee.
But first
Or-
coffee.
or-
Is this a thing?
Yes, this is a
Namaste in
thing.
bed.
Fucking terrible.
Brandon?
Brandon, this is a thing.
I've never heard of this
Yep.
before.
Maybe we
Or-
can get you one that says, but first hate everything.
Or
First off.
or Dan with your pocket tees that apparently that's all you can find. You can do what I do and just cut out the fabric behind the pocket and quick access to your nipple.
But why would I need that? I'm not breastfeeding.
In case you see something
Unless
that is
there's something you know that I
In
don't.
case you see something that is, arousing and you just want to
Who the fuck are you? And who do you think you are talking to me like this?
I don't know.
Yeah, now he's going to leave. Vance is taking a drink to hold back his vomit.
Pushed it back down.
A real man swallows his vomit when a lady is present.
What are you drinking?
It's iced tea from McAllister's Deli.
Oh, not another sponsor.
McAllister's Deli.
Yeah.
That's what you guys did. McAllister's.
Why am I so fast?
Yeah.
No, I will find you some shirts without the pockets. He has plenty. I can show you some in the closet.
You know what's
I'll
funny?
put on demonstration
You know
for
what I
you.
want for my birthday? Because
What?
it's coming up in a couple months.
No one cares.
I want clothes.
When's your
grill.
when's your birthday?
July 5th.
Hey, I'm a July baby too. Didn't know that.
But are you past July 22nd? Are you a Cancer?
I'm a Leo.
Oh.
You ain't no fucking July baby.
Are you a Leo?
No, I'm a Cancer.
Oh.
Even though you guys said I was a Leo before.
Yeah, the cutoff date is like July 23rd, I think.
22nd.
Oh, what am
22nd.
I? If you know so much.
I have no idea.
Exactly.
Taurus.
No, I'm not a bull.
When's your birthday?
Mom is.
November 24th.
Is that Scorpio? No.
Well, okay, it depends on if you go by the new, where you add in the 13.
So that new one, that new one only counts for people born after like 2000 or something like
okay.
that.
Wait, what?
That's what I was told.
So-
It's the millennial zodiac signs.
No, originally
It's a
when
mustache.
the Romans wanted to make the calendar, they wanted the 13 to represent the 13
Colonies?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
This is Jamestown.
The Romans predicted America.
They did. They're like,
Get your ass in here, old
7
lady, and
years
sew
ago.
this flag up.
Yeah. No, they wanted the 13th, and is it Ophiuchus? I can't remember.
Feces. Damn it. Vance, you took my joke.
No, they wanted 13, but they needed 12 only.
13
So the 13th
feces.
didn't make the cut. And then recently, within the last like 5 years or so, it did make the cut.
What's the 13th one then?
Or I'll look it up. You're the research guy. You have a computer.
I know,
in
but
front of
this is your thing.
They,
that you know
they
so
used
much
all the
about.
good animals.
I
There's
can't-
just leftover
I always
shit.
forget the name of it.
Donkey.
It's a serpent.
Well, that's cool. I want to be that guy.
13th zodiac.
Fucking dumb
Oh.
cancer crab.
Ophiuchus?
Ophiuchus.
Ophiuchus?
Ophiuchus.
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 Yeah. And
Mine's
it's
a mealworm.
it's a snake.
So that's the 13th one?
Yeah, the 13th sign.
For what dates? December or something?
Well, everything got rolled back. So I'm now a
Price is
Scorpio,
at
and I'm
Walmart.
like, I am definitely not a
Am I
Scorpio.
still in Aries?
No, nobody's the same. I don't believe so.
Oh, so I'm not a
Let me look
Cancer
it up
anymore.
because I can't remember. It's been so long since I read
So what
this.
am I instead of a Cancer then?
Like I was saying, let me look it up.
You're
here.
a Gemini. It says right here, Cancer's born in early to mid-July. Stop being such emotional crybabies. You're actually Geminis. I don't know why they
Even though
call
none of this shit makes any sense at all.
It
And
does.
it does.
It does though if you studied it like, okay, so what's your new astrological sign? So let me pull this up.
Oh, that makes me a Cancer now,
So I,
according to the new one.
So yeah, you
Let
are.
me-
You are.
I've been in Aries my whole life, and I'm
Hey,
staying in Aries.
Cancer's no joke, Dan.
It is if it's on a clown.
Okay, so Aries is April.
What? I didn't get that.
I didn't hear it. What did you say?
I am Cancer the Clown.
Okay.
Oh my
Aries
God.
is now April 18th to May 13th. Taurus is May 13th to June 21st. Gemini is June 21st to July 20th. Cancer is July 20th to August 10th. Leo is August 10th to September 16th. Virgo is September 16th to October 30th. Libra is October 30th to November 23rd. Scorpio is November 23rd to November 29th. Ophiuchus, I can't remember if it's his name, November 29th to December 17th. And Sagittarius is now December 17th to January 20th. So everything got kind of rolled back a bit. So you're now... not on here? Where'd you go?
I was hatched.
Mongo was hatched from egg.
Mongo strong.
I called his son Mongo Jr. Because he picked the riding lawnmower up and moved in.
No shit.
And he's like, hey, just moved because I was trying to move back in the garage. He's like, yeah, Michael just picked up and moved it right. I'm like, Mongo part 2 strong.
Mongo Jr.
Yeah, so that's a little. We can do an episode on it. That'd be kind of fun because I love
And
astrology.
I'll roll my eyes the whole time.
Ah, fuck it.
as opposed to
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I calls them like I sees them. If something smells like bullshit,
You're now at Pisces. I missed the top. Capricorn is
No, I'm
January
not.
20th. I know. See, I know. I'm not
back
a
in my
Scorpio.
day, we didn't have signs.
I'm just sticking with the one that I was when I was born because
Yeah.
that one makes the most sense for me.
My signs do not enter.
My God.
Mine's wet floor.
Piso Maharo.
Be so motto. We sure got a ring dinging show today. That's not talking about sound.
Ring ding.
A ring
Ring-dinging?
dinging.
We got a hooting and a hollering show for y'all.
Ding, 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 ding.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Did
I love
anybody
that
have a
song.
chance to go through the emails and pick one out?
I got one. I found
Nick
one
found
that I
one.
like. Dan's choking on his vape over here.
We'll do the
we all
intro.
are choking on his vape.
We'll do the intro. We're like,
Got the vape lung.
Oh,
you sound like a old maid.
You sound like Zoolander.
I've got the black lung pop.
No, he
I've
sounds
got
like-
the popcorn lung, Dan.
This is the Don't Look Into the Bed podcast. It's the podcast for all things comedy and horror. I'm one of your vaping hosts. Dan Wonder next to me is
Natalie Rose.
next to her is
Minnie Rose.
next to me again is.
I really don't want to introduce myself as a vaping host.
You don't have
So
to.
I'm
That's
Nicholas,
my thing.
I'm just Nicholas Myers.
Okay.
You don't vape,
I don't.
so you're good.
No, you
Yeah,
smoke.
I don't. Yeah.
Did you know they're fucking raising the taxes on that shit? By the way, this is Don't Look at Bell Podcast. They're raising taxes. They're
save.
On what?
They're
Smokes or
trying
vapes?
to vapes.
Wait,
65% tax.
wait.
Oh,
Damn.
What kind of podcast is Don't Look Under the Bed podcast?
A podcast for all things comedy and horror.
Thanks.
okay. How much does a juice carton of vape cost?
Depends on how.
Probably not what you call
A
it.
juice carton?
If we're in school.
Ecto Cooler.
Excuse me, monthly. How much is
Dude.
a carton of juice?
High C put Ecto Coolers out last year for a while around
Who?
Halloween.
They did.
High
They did.
C?
Yeah.
How come no one told me?
No, they put them out for the Ghostbusters movie,
Oh, yeah.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Maybe it's 2 years
They
ago.
they brought it back for like
and we bought a shitload of
2
them.
months, and that was
I
it.
want some.
It's
They're
like
so
what
good.
Mountain Dew does with Baja Blast every summer.
They need to make a sugar-free, icy Ecto Cooler.
This guy I work
that
with,
tastes good.
he goes, they need to just make Mountain Blast a flavor instead of all this seasonal bullshit.
Somebody just yelled that out at your work.
What's Mountain Blast?
Baja Blast?
Bob.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that might have been what it was.
Baja Blast is
probably.
at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
No, but during the summer, Mountain Dew releases it in stores.
I need to just
You can buy the
swoosh a little
bottles
bit
and
out around my
cans
mouth
and
and
stuff.
spit it out,
They
'cause I
they
haven't
hire
tried
people
that.
to milk Taco Bell machines in the bottles.
Baja Blast is.
It's just it's flavored coconut water with Mountain Dew in it.
Your
all it
flavored
really is.
coconut water.
I wish. I'd be off the store shelves all day long.
Coconut water's gross. That's why I
Middle-aged
said
women, for as far as the eye could see.
I think you're fantastic, and I just want to say,
that.
wine.
Dan, is this your straw?
I'm sweet and a little nutty, you know.
Anyways,
But yeah, they're raising the vape sales tax
oh,
They
by 65%.
so okay, what is your juice costs now? I guess I'll say juice carton
You wanted
again.
to say juice carton.
I did.
Back
So-
to the juices real quick. They call it almond milk because nobody would buy it if it was called nut juice.
So anyway, they're raising
Moving
tax,
right along.
they're raising the tax on 65%, and I
Damn
don't
wood.
understand why. They're treating it just like they are cigarettes, but really we all know why they're doing it.
Money.
It's because Philip Morris has a bunch of fucking lobbyists that don't want people buying vape stuff because people are switching to vaping because it's safer. And
Next time on Alex Jones.
it's fucking bullshit.
So that's going to raise yours to a lot more.
Well, if it raises, I'm just going to
Or
quit.
they
I'm
could just
quitting.
they could just follow suit with Colorado and the other states that have done it, and just
This is Nebraska we're talking about.
No,
they
they-
don't even legalize
they-
gambling here.
They actually tabled it. It actually got passed. It has to go through. And I could be wrong on this, but I saw that
You're wrong.
it got passed.
What got
But it
passed?
has to go through medical marijuana in Nebraska. They're actually trying to legalize it now.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
we're only 10 years behind. Good
yeah,
job.
yeah.
not
I mean-
even. It's more than that, really, because Colorado has recreational marijuana. So
Yeah, but
I love
it's
they call
you
it
know
recreational.
for Nebraska,
Gotta pound water, bro.
Pound water.
Nebraska's an extremely conservative state.
Yeah.
So for
You-
Nebraska to even get to medical marijuana, that's a big step.
You know why we're conservative? Because nobody in the fucking offices know what the fuck they're doing. They have no idea what how to provide a financial
I mean,
boon to your
I don't
state.
want to. I don't want to get
I am.
political.
I am.
I don't want to get
I
political.
I am. Fuck them.
Let's save that for after
It's
recording.
65%. Come on.
that's a lot.
That's going to be like $28 for a small 15 milliliter bottle of juice.
God.
Well,
What's
and-
it cost now?
It costs $15.99.
And what's it going to go up to then?
Like 26 bucks.
nope.
The cat is on the table and trying to.
It's the tenebrae.
The tenebrae is on the table.
He's
trying to
really
get to
small,
his
so
dad.
he's petite.
Yeah, he's a good lap cat
He could fit right in your palm.
No, not quite.
His foot, right?
in a teacup maybe.
Oh God, could you imagine him in a teacup?
Natalie. Oh,
I
that
just
just
lost my
reminded
mind.
me. That just reminded me that Grumpy Cat died.
Yes.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Seven 7 years old.
She.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh well.
She. Did you know that cat's real name? Did you know that cat's real name was
Yes.
tartar sauce?
So
Daniel,
cute.
but spelled not like tartar sauce. Like it was spelled like
TARDR.
yeah. That
Like,
poor cat.
oh.
But still,
I would
That
like
cat
to be-
was had like a net worth like $100 million.
that
I don't even have $100.
I don't either. Honestly,
I just paid bills. Like, so if you
Oh,
have
yeah.
any money, you can give us some by.
paying off that old.
the family that owned that cat will never have to work another day in their lives.
Oh,
Honestly,
probably not. Because
Are you
they're
serious?
still going to make
that cat
They're still gonna
made
make
them
money
millions
off.
of dollars.
the cat,
The
How do they make
a
millions of
Grumpy
dollars
Cat
off a
has
meme?
has books,
books, clothes,
figures,
toys,
stuffed animals, T-shirts. I mean,
And now
they
that shit's
they
gonna be-
marketed the hell out of that.
and it's
cat.
going to be bought even more now because
Yeah.
the
So
passed
fucking
away.
stupid. That is the dumbest thing
Hey,
ever.
Dude, if you can make millions and millions of dollars off of your pet,
No, it's not the fact that you can. It's the fact that someone did.
I think it's great.
And it wasn't me.
yeah, but on accident.
Well,
it was,
yeah,
it was
it
a
wasn't
meme
me.
on accident.
Grumpy Dan.
I mean,
How's
me-
that?
memes are usually
Buy that
accidental.
shirt.
No,
Why?
I hate
so
it.
mean. The
With my
cat
face
was a
on it.
cat.
Yeah, but I'm a human. I talk and stuff. And I
Congratulations,
I wipe
you
my
do
own
what other
ass.
humans do.
I wipe
I wipe my ass. Can I just say that I saw the Detective Pikachu movie?
Oh, great.
I did too. I went and saw it last Sunday. It's so good.
Why-
I loved it. It was so funny. So it took
It was incredible.
my
I
sister
loved it.
went, our sister I should say, and then the three younger nieces and nephews. That shit was so funny. I was laughing like almost the whole time.
I've been into Pokemon since it like first got over to the United States,
Oh
which
my
was like
God.
95 or
You're a
96.
Pokemon hipster.
So I waited like 22 years for that shit. What?
You're a Pokemon hipster.
I've
No,
seen,
I'm not saying
But what's funny is because
I'm not like I don't like it now because it's
I
so
saw
cool. Like,
the
no, I still
original
love
Pokemon movie at that same theater that we saw Detective Pikachu. I'm like, oh my god, and I felt as fuck.
I wish I could have done that, but the
I didn't
original,
realize it until we got there. I'm
the
like,
theater I went to for the original Pokemon movie is Q Cinema
just
9,
don't
and it no
care.
longer
I
exists.
it was
either.
so okay. So it wasn't just Pokemon. It was funny and
Informative.
no, it wasn't
It
informative.
was heartfelt,
And
it had a good
the little
plot.
pack of Bulbasaurs. That's not even my favorite Pokemon. I'm like, they are to die for. I like Growlithe and Squirtle. Squirtle's my favorite since I was a kid.
So they're going to make Detective Pikachu 2, probably.
Oh yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
They made a ton of money off this one.
Oh, Yeah, it was
I'm gonna
really
be pissed
good.
if
Like,
they
give
don't.
it a chance.
No.
No,
That-
of course not.
I don't like Pokemon.
I can't see Dan going to see that movie if you paid him to go
I
see
text his boys are going to go see it. I don't know if they have at this point. Which, and I text them. I'm like, it was really good. You're going to be very happy.
I wonder if Brandon's going to see it.
I honestly,
know.
I went and saw it by myself. I don't give a shit. I went to
I'm
Alamo
gonna text
It's a
Brandon
bold
right
move.
now
by
and ask
myself
him.
at like
It's a bold
11
move.
a.m. That's like the only way I go see movies now is by
Just
myself.
by yourself?
Yeah.
There was nobody. We
No,
went
no.
at like 3:00. There was no one in the theater. It was
Not-
awesome.
A
Not-
bold move for me to be alone at a kids movie.
No.
Is that what you're implying?
Okay, yeah, that's what.
Should we call Brandon and ask him
Yeah,
if he's
let's
going to
ask
go?
I was just going to text him, but let's see if he answers. It's 6 something there. He might. But anyway. It
Oh,
was,
here. Do you guys want to use my mic if he answers?
Whoa.
No, we'll just turn it off.
Just
He's got it
kidding.
hooked up over here.
Whoa.
We're good.
Joking.
Don't worry.
Since
yours
I'm
will get
filling
turned-
in for him, apparently.
You'll get turned off. It's okay.
He's in the middle of a sentence. We just switch it over.
So I have some really.
You can hear him in the background just talking like this. Oh, okay, I guess. Can you still hear me? Hello?
I guess Nick left. Everybody pretend he's not here.
We call Brandon, and he's like, Nick better not be in my seat.
I'll
Just
know
keeping
if
it
he's
warm
there.
for him.
Ugh. Warm
All
seats
right,
for B.
let's see here.
Right.
B Wundo.
I feel like we should have hold music. Down bust beat.
Oh, there it is. Ring.
Hello.
Hey B, what's going on?
What's up?
We're calling you from the Don't Look Under the Bed podcast today, B. We're wondering if you'd seen the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie.
I just have the amiibo.
That's it?
Yeah, I have no interest in any of that.
See? I told you.
Did Mr. Miyamoto sign your amiibo?
It's not like I think it's bad. I just just don't care. I don't really go see movies anyway.
So wait, you have there's an actual amiibo of Detective Pikachu?
No, it's just Pikachu.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is there?
No,
a detec-
it is Detective.
okay, that's what
Are
I
you
thought. Never
fucking
mind.
kidding me?
Well, there was a game.
Oh,
Yeah,
was there a
it's the
game?
Yeah.
movie's based off
Oh.
a game.
Duh.
Oh, okay. Natalie went and saw it. She said she really liked it.
Amanda and I took the Littlest 3, and we went and seen it, and we loved it. So Daniel said he doesn't want to see it, and then Nick saw it, and then Vance. I'm sure he'll probably watch it when it comes
And
out.
now Nick is sitting in your seat, B.
I guess that's all right for now.
Okay.
Until I return.
Well, hey, thanks for picking up and talking to us today.
Yeah, because you just called me out of the blue, so thank you.
You're welcome. What are you
That
doing?
was real nice of you.
What are you doing today, buddy?
Nothing really. It's Friday.
You playing any video games, or you got a hot
Oh, yeah,
date?
Probably will later. Yeah, hot date with myself. do some dishes, play some games. We're going to Cincy Classic Expo tomorrow. It's like a game convention.
Oh,
They're gonna have panel there, and they have obviously vendors selling stuff. So
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
not
do
good
that.
fun.
who's selling stuff?
Vendors.
they'll just have a bunch of vendors there selling games.
Oh, okay.
I hope you get some that you were wanting to, where they jack the price up on you.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, you're interested in that? Price just went up.
Yeah.
What do you
And
want,
I'll just stand there with eBay open. Excuse me.
what do you want for your birthday, Brandon?
I just like some family time. That'd be great.
Are you
Yeah,
com-
Vance and I are trying to
Aw.
arrange we have to get through May because we have his oldest is graduating. Congratulations, Michael, on your high school graduation. But once May is done, Vance and I are trying to come see you, so we might be able to come up. We'll see.
It's going to be a good time.
It's gonna be a good time.
While
They're
you're
gonna
on the phone with
Dan
us
and
here,
I take
B,
over the podcast.
while you're on the phone with us, will you please ask Dan to stop vaping all over the place?
Stop vaping?
Yeah.
They said bathing at first.
No,
No.
please don't tell him to stop that. I don't wash no more.
I'd rather have Daniel vape than do the other thing. So keep at it, bro.
Thank you.
How bro-ish of you, bro.
Go look at some Vape Nation videos.
Do you guys call each other Brotato, Chip?
Nope. I don't think
No, we don't do any of that
Yeah,
stupid
yeah,
bro
I don't
stuff.
think
So
that
don't
happened.
start with it.
Are you coming?
Don't tag bro on every word that has something that has O in it.
Are you coming to see him in Bromaha?
Okay, we're gonna end this call right now. So
Have a good night.
don't look
B.
under your beds.
Bye.
Have fun with yees. Bye.
Bye.
And that was Brandon. Perfect B. Wonder. Woo!
All right, you can come back in, Nick.
Hello?
Nick had to wait outside.
Down the block.
He set the phone in his chair.
Went for a nice little stroll.
Our viewers just went up. Oh, he's sad, folks.
We love having you, Nick.
Hey, Natalie.
Yeah.
I am the straw that stirs this pot. I'm just kidding.
The straw
I'm
that
joking.
serves the pot.
No.
You gonna go with that one?
The
Just
straw
a
that
straw.
stirs
Landed
this
it?
podcast.
You stirring soup with a straw? You're
I
like,
don't know.
It's not working. It keeps breaking. Now I have straw soup.
Natalie, before
Yes.
we get into the email, what is our
Uh-huh.
topic about?
Today our topic is the
TV.
fast food killer, Paul Dennis Reid.
Oh, I thought you were going to
We
say
all know.
McDonald's.
We all know. Damn it! You took my joke. You didn't do it right either.
What was,
Come
okay,
on.
all right, let me do it again. Tonight we have the fast food killer,
We all
Paul
know-
Dennis Reid.
Oh, I thought you were going to say McDonald's.
Don't do it again.
Oh. I thought we were just doing a second take. My bad.
No, do it the third time. I want it
All
out
right.
now. It's like I got fucking.
Hey, we'll call Brandon back.
I gotta.
And you'll have to leave again.
God, it's
all
like
right.
holding in the
Tonight-
I'll let Dan have his spotlight.
Tonight we're going to do the fast food killer, Paul Dennis Reid.
We all know the real fast food killer is McDonald's. See, that's how you do
Wow, get your own material, Dan.
it. That wasn't, dude. Dude.
I think it was funnier when Nick said it.
Ooh! Nope.
Maybe it's just because it was the first
shaking
time.
your head. I can have moments.
Brandon just texted me and said, Vance doing bro sings on the podcast, or is the scariest thing on that podcast yet? Perfect B.
Nick, what is our email?
All right.
McDonald's?
So
Nick Donald's. What's our email?
I don't even like McDonald's.
I love McDonald's.
Huh?
I don't even like McDonald's.
I do.
I said
not like
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I know. I don't
McDonald's
know.
is
McDonald's
delicious.
is gross.
I want chicken nuggets right now.
Right now.
That was the now button from Staples.
All right. So
was
the
easy.
email says, "Dear DLUTB, you all talk a lot about TV shows and movies, and Natalie has been hyping up Black Summer on Netflix
God,
in your
so
last
good.
couple of episodes." There she goes again, hyping it up. It's been a
Chelsea.
while since I've binged a
been a
Netflix original
while.
series and was curious if there are any other Netflix series recommendations or what your all-time favorites
Stranger
are.
Things.
Stay spooky, Todd.
There is.
Thanks, Todd.
Let me
Stranger
see.
Things is so good.
The Office.
Netflix original.
Oh.
Let me pull up Netflix here because there's.
I'm
I've been watching
going to
more
jump right
Hulu.
in with
Yeah,
one
go
that I
for it.
just binged through in the last week,
13
The
reasons,
Umbrella
right?
Academy.
I love the Umbrella Academy.
The Umbrella
I
Academy
need the new season now.
Is so
fuck
good.
is it?
It's based off of a graphic novel written by Gerard Way,
About-
former frontman of My Chemical Romance.
It's hard making
No
me not
wonder I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, it makes so much more sense
Yeah.
now.
So yeah, that's like his main career now is he writes for comics. Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol, isn't that the DC one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
they're
writes that?
they're DCs.
He writes the new one, yeah. Umbrella Academy
Is
isn't.
Marvel.
Umbrella Academy's Dark Horse.
Dark Horse. I'm sorry.
Man, I was really interested in that Doom Patrol.
Dude,
Now I'm not.
because it's Gerard Way?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't like My
Jeez.
Chemical Romance.
I love
Okay,
My Chemical
that's fine.
Romance.
It's not My Chemical Romance, it's Gerard Way.
Yeah,
So I don't like Rob Zombie, but I love his Halloween movie.
that sucks. That really sucks.
But yeah, Umbrella
Halloween
Academy
was good.
is
No, it wasn't.
fantastic.
Yes, it was.
It's probably one of the. It's a really cool take on superheroes.
You hated The Devil's Rejects too?
Yes, I hated
You're
that
just
one.
dumb.
I liked the Thousands of Corpses though.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, it was fine for what it was. But this show though, I haven't watched yet. But I don't really know if there's anything on Netflix that I watched besides Office.
I have some.
I went back and rewatched Walking Dead.
Netflix
I think I'm
original.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go back through and watch them all because by the time I'm done, the new one should be out on Netflix.
I said the same thing, and then I
You
ended
like-
up
you
fucking
like
doing
Black
it in 2
Mirror?
weeks.
Black Mirror.
Yeah, Black
Mirror season
Netflix
5 is coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a Netflix original.
now.
The
They also-
OA
They also
for
bought
sure.
Designated Survivor. Too.
I was reading, and it looks like season 9 of Walking Dead should be on Netflix around September.
Cool.
Oh, that's not too far away.
All right, so I'm going to say the OA, which is freaking amazing. Season 2 just came out finally after years. And then A Series of Unfortunate Events.
I like The Ranch.
Yes, The Ranch is good.
I tried it.
What's
Dude. I
the-
tried.
Paradise PD.
I haven't seen that
So
one.
funny. Oh my god.
I haven't seen that one.
That's a well-written cartoon.
That is extremely well written.
I do like Big Mouth though.
I like Big Mouth too.
Big Mouth took me a while
Yeah,
to
you're
get
shaking
into.
your head to anything.
I can't get into BoJack Horseman.
I can't get into that either. And I like Will Arnett.
Yeah,
I
I
hate
love Will
oxygen.
Arnett and Aaron Paul. I just can't.
I do. I don't like it.
Somebody at work was talking about the new one with Christina Applegate. It's supposed to be amazing.
Oh,
and
Dead to Me, I think
I
is
put it
what
in
it's
my
called.
queue, but I haven't
Oh,
watched
that's
it.
Christina
Oh,
Applegate.
Santa Clarita Diet.
Oh,
That
I
one's
haven't
amazing.
watched it.
I haven't seen Santa
I
Clarita.
haven't-
I like-
yet.
You'll like that one.
I like Christina
I know, I
Applegate
need
in
to watch
the new Lampoon's Family Vacation, Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
It's really funny.
it's where what's the kid's all grown up and he takes his family to Wally World.
Ed Helms.
Yes. Oh God, it's great. Oh
I
yeah.
heard it got bad reviews.
It probably did.
It probably
It prob-
did, but
yeah,
that's
it
how
probably
some of
did.
the Fuller House, obviously.
Ugh.
Yes,
So
sir.
okay, hold on. So you mentioned something, Natalie, and I can't remember what it was, but what was it? There was a show that you just said. Damn it! What was it?
BOA.
DOA.
What is that?
Okay, I can't go into too much detail because I don't want to ruin it, but I found that show on Netflix a couple years ago, and it took forever for season 2 to come out, but it is so freaking good. It's got Phyllis from The Office in it,
Oh yeah.
but it's not a comedy. I held my breath through most of the episodes because I'm like, what the hell? What the hell?
It kind of has a vibe like The Leftovers from
Yeah,
HBO.
What does
bit of
OA
that.
stand for?
I can't tell you because
Sorry.
it'll ruin the show.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's,
Check it out.
it is
There's
real.
there's a lot of
Amanda
shows
liked
that-
it too
There's a
because
lot
I
of
got her
shows that
watching it.
I try and I just can't do it. Oh, it was a show that you said you liked, Vance, and I was like, I can't get into it. Oh, it was The Ranch. I just didn't like it. I tried. I watched 3 episodes and it was just bad. Like
It's really good. Give it a little if you have time. Give it a little more chance. There's a lot of really good
I kind of
Netflix
side
documentaries
with Dan
too.
on that one. It's funny. It has its moments, but it's like one of those shows that's better to just have on in the background when you're not paying attention to it. I don't know. That's just
I don't know. I just keep going back to
It's
The
good for,
Office.
like,
no matter how
noise.
many fucking times I've watched
Yeah, that
it.
shows. I see you're watching
I'm on
it again.
season 9 again. It's like I can't stop. It's just the best show in the
I'll
world.
probably rewatch Sons of Anarchy as well.
That's a good one.
See,
That
that last episode ruined everything
Yeah,
for me.
but I'm not going to let one episode ruin the whole eight
well, when it's
season
been
series.
building that long, because I loved that show when it first came out. I did. I liked
You like
it.
The Last Kingdom?
Oh,
That's your
yeah.
jam. I need
The
to
Last
watch that.
Kingdom is
Never heard of it.
It's a Netflix original.
Uhtred, son of Uhtred. He's it's about he's a Saxon, but then their village gets raided or their town gets raided, and they end up kidnapping him when he's a young boy, and killing his dad. And his uncle takes over, but the Danes take him. So he grows up as the Dane that actually took him raised him as his own son. So then when he gets of age, his second dad gets murdered or whatever, and he tries to reclaim his Saxon kingdom, and it's just fucking awesome, man.
I'll take a look at it. I got
Yeah.
nothing to do on Sunday except for sit around the house, so I can take a look.
Marco
at some of
Polo
these.
was good too, but they canceled it. That was about Mongolia.
Maybe
Narcos is
yeah,
another
game
good one,
night
too.
tomorrow.
Narcos is amazing.
Narcos is fantastic. I haven't watched all of Narcos Mexico
I
yet,
haven't
the
either.
spin-off.
I haven't either.
But
See, there are shows you
Narcos
like.
is
You have a game day
fantastic.
What's that?
You have a game day
No,
tomorrow?
I don't.
Maybe we should stream tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's what we're going. I thought this was what we're going to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
And how can they watch us on the game stream?
Well, they can go to our Twitch channel. That's Twitch TV/DLUTB Gaming. Or we will be broadcasting, I believe, to Facebook, right?
Facebook tomorrow.
In fact, probably more so Facebook than Twitch.
It's easier for people, I think. To
It
do
is.
anyway, because most people are on their Facebook as is. So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But when you hear this, we'll have already streamed.
But we'll stream again.
we don't know what game we're going to be doing yet. But
Minecraft. It's going to be Minecraft.
Could do Rage too.
no, it
No.
is their 10th anniversary today, though.
For what?
Minecraft.
That pile of shit came out 10 years ago. Should have left that,
That
one in.
movie or that game got like
So stupid.
talk about a game that made money.
You know what I
Holy
can't wait for
shit.
is goddamn Animal Crossing to come out. Come on, Nintendo.
No, they take forever for
I
everything.
know they have a big announcement at E3
Tell them about
about
the
it.
Castlevania pack.
Oh yeah, the Switch has a Castlevania pack coming out.
What's that?
Like a bunch of the old Castlevania games, and under one thing you can buy digitally.
You know what they should do
Right.
is on their fucking site they should take all those games that from the Nintendo up and just put them on there for like $1 a piece. So that way I'll have something more to play on my Switch.
You get the 3 each month when you buy the online. You get the 3 old school games. And then they are coming out with more. They're going to do some E3 stuff, which is next month.
I just want Metroid Prime 4.
Fuck. They
Please.
Canceled it, and then because they
Well,
fired the
good.
studio.
That's fine.
And
That's
they're like,
fine.
we didn't like where this was going.
Good.
Did you like Other M?
No.
I did.
I fucking
was
hated
good.
that game. That's
I
the
thought
only
Other M was
it's the only
amazing.
Metroid game I don't like.
Is Super Metroid your favorite? Or
You're asking a tall order for me to talk about some Metroid
tall order?
because I'm actually writing a Metroid fan fiction.
Are you really?
I'm just saying it right now.
That's exciting.
I'm coming out and saying it.
Now somebody else is going to do it before
It's
you.
it's a movie script. It's not an actual story. It's
Get a pen and we'll write a movie script about Metroid. It's an original idea.
Your original ideas are so good.
Thanks, man.
You guys, I'm right here. Okay, Natalie, what is our topic for tonight?
It's still Paul Dennis Reid, the fast food killer. I didn't change it. I swear to God. It is on my screen.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay. Oh, I just got to move this movie script I've been working on out. Type.
You fucking bitch.
Type. All right. So Paul Dennis Reid is a pile of shit. We'll just start off with that.
Like a literal
I don't.
pile of
I don't
shit?
see that here in your notes.
It's in the Cliff's Notes version.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have much on his childhood because I looked on all the sites he was on and I couldn't find anything. He was born November 12th, 1957 in Richland Hills, Texas. He lived at a boarding house with a roommate named Brian Fozzard. In 1983, he was on parole from a conviction in Texas. Charges were relating to aggravated armed robbery of a Houston steakhouse. He originally was sentenced to 20 years, but only served 7.
What are you laughing at, Nick?
Just the way Vance pushed Natalie's face closer to the mic. He just did one of these and like poked her closer to the mic.
That was real smooth, and then you ruined the smoothness of it because you talked about it.
Sorry, it was funny. Dan asked. Blame him.
What?
It's his
All
fault.
right, got another Metroid script lined up.
2 movies?
Yep, 2
Wow.
movies. I'm like JP from Grandma's Boy.
We have to have
2
a
big titles
sequel.
in 1 year. What?
We have to have a sequel.
Yeah, definitely, because the first one's gonna blow
Really?
everybody's
What's
mind.
the first line in your Metroid script? Dotso.
I was born on the windy cliffs of Okinawa.
No.
Nope, that's members of Geisha.
I used to be an Italian plumber.
Yep.
That's the first
Nope.
line, right?
Now I'm a lady.
Nope.
Why does everybody think I'm a boy? That's the first line of my script.
It starts with, "It all started with Justin Bailey."
No, it didn't.
Nope.
It started with her parents getting murdered
Yep.
and her being taken
We
away.
know that. It's in the script. It's called the backstory flashbacks. Anyways, he then left Texas and went to Nashville. He wanted to become a country western star, tell you what. And let's see. Jump to February 16th, 1997. So not too long ago. Donaldson, Tennessee. Reid was fired from a Shoney's restaurant where he was a dishwasher
oh my God,
the day
I forgot
prior.
About Shoney's.
I was like, damn, Shoney's Bonanza. I remember
That
those
was like
days.
that was like the Chuck E. Cheese for breakfast.
They had a
really
breakfast
was.
buffet, didn't they? It was a
really-
buffet.
Yeah,
They had a, like it was like all day breakfast.
get
It was
cereal
like
there.
Village Inn for kids.
You get cereal there if you want.
Where?
Shoney's?
Shoney's, man.
They're-
You
so
remember
they
Shoney's?
used to have one here on 108th and Q.
I don't want to go into it now, but I'll tell you a good story about Shoney's after this.
Okay.
I know it. I already know
Well,
it.
now I want you to go into it.
He can't do it on the air.
Okay.
All right, so he got fired. He was a dishwasher. He was disgruntled. So he went to a place called Captain D's, and it's a casual fast food seafood joint. I've never heard of it, so I don't know if it's a local thing or just like a limited franchising that's not in Nebraska or any state I've lived in. I've never seen it. I would try it though. I like seafood. He went into the place before they were even opened, and he acted like he was applying for a job. So once he was fully in, he forced employee Sarah Jackson, who was only 16, and Steve Hampton, he was the manager there, and he forced him into a cooler. He then made them lie face down on the ground and then shot them execution style. He stole cash and change, and then he put the money he stole as a down payment on a car 2 days later.
Yeah.
So that was in February, and now let's go to March that same year. McDonald's in Hermitage, Tennessee. I don't know if I'm saying that right, which is 3.5 miles from Captain D's. This time it was at night. So as 4 employees were walking out of the store, closing up, he went up to them and then held them at gunpoint, forcing them back into the store. And I know I've worked fast food, and when you close, all you want to do is just get the hell off that property and then go party or go to bed, whatever. He did the same thing that he did at Captain D's. He held them at gunpoint, forcing them back into the store. He did the same thing as far as shooting them. He made him lie down and shot him execution style in the storeroom. Andrew Brown was only 17, Ronald Santiago was only 27, and Robert A. Sewell was only 23. He tried to also shoot an employee named Jose Antonio Ramirez Gonzalez, but the gun failed. So he ended up stabbing him 17 times and then left him to die. Reid didn't know it, but Gonzalez was smart and played dead and laid completely still. Just profusely bleeding out, I would assume at that point.
That's impressive that you get stabbed 17 times and then still play dead.
Toss him that shit right up. Kudos to that guy.
Yeah.
Reid took $3,000 from the registers and then ran off. And I was thinking, damn, $3,000, but I'm like, well, I guess 97 were debit cards big?
$3,000 in 97 was probably like $10,000 maybe.
Yeah. Because I was thinking like, okay, people probably didn't pay as much with their debit card because it
I don't know.
I don't even remember. I remember having one in 97, but I remember just having cash for everything. So I could see why there was so much money. Nowadays, I don't think it would be like that.
I wasn't old enough to have one in 97. That's why I was making that face.
Well, either was I. I was 12.
That's closer than I was. I was 6.
I was...
Or 7.
I was only
depending
14.
on what part of 97.
I was 14 to 15, so... But I had a job.
That's about the right age.
Yeah.
I think I got my first debit card when I was 15.
Yeah. I had a job, so I needed my bank hooked up, but it was checks and cash a lot back then. To those that don't know what we're old timers are talking about.
You sound like Holly Hunter.
Thank you. Reid didn't know it, so he played dead. He took $3,000 from the registers, and then Gonzalez was actually found. He got treatment, and he actually survived. So that guy is amazing. Go ahead to the next month, April 23rd, 1997. This dude went into a Baskin Robbins, and if you don't know what a Baskin Robbins is, it's an ice cream joint. They have like various...
They got 31 flavors.
31 flavors, exactly. I haven't eaten at a Baskin Robbins or had ice cream from there. And
Does Omaha even have one anymore?
Nope.
I know we still have TCBY, but we don't have... I haven't seen a Baskin Robbins in forever.
Baskin Robbins is.
There used to be one off 108th and Q.
Yeah, back in the day, but I don't think it's there no more. There's lots of Dairy Queens, and there's some Zestos.
Dairy Queen sucks.
Dairy Queen's ice cream is not great.
It says there's one out on 168th.
And what?
Center?
Local.
I don't know. I'm looking.
So that was in... He did this in... It's Baskin Robbins in Clarksville, Tennessee, while Nick's looking that up.
It's like 168th and Cornhusker.
Oh, geez. Way out. Okay. Way out from us anyways.
Oh, it's a Baskin Robbins Dunkin' Donuts.
I didn't know they were the same company.
I think it's kind of like the Pizza Hut Taco Bells, where I don't think
like
it's the same
Long John's,
company. They
KCF.
like
KCF
partner.
Foods owns both of those. So
What?
KCF Foods
owns
both Pizza Hut
and
Taco Bell. So I think Dunkin' Donuts probably bought out Baskin Robbins. This is what I'm thinking. This isn't this is relevant to nothing.
No, it's just ice cream. I love ice cream, so I have a weakness for it. Reid went to the doors of the place and persuaded his employees to let him inside. They did, and then he kidnapped Angela Holmes, 21, and Michelle Mace, 16. He took them to Dunbar Cave State Park. I looked at this park. It's actually really pretty. He then slit their throats, and their bodies were discovered the next day. Reid was convicted on 7 counts of first-degree murder across 3 trials. They brought in jurors from Western and Eastern Tennessee because they didn't want the judge thought, okay, this is full media coverage everywhere at this point. And in Nashville, so it was like all over. You know how the news is, they blow up everything. And they thought they would have a hard time finding unbiased jurors in the middle of Tennessee. So they brought them in from the Western and Eastern parts.
Okay.
Probably a good idea. Let's see. He was arrested in June of 97, so he didn't get away for very long. In Cheatham County, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it was in Tennessee. And
Cheatham.
Okay. He got arrested because he was trying to kidnap one of his former bosses from Shoney's.
What?
Yeah, because he got fired from there. So he was going back to take revenge. This guy's a dumb shit.
Dude, this guy's a fucking moron.
Oh, just wait, because you're just going to get so angry. More than you already are.
What?
Yep. So in the Captain D's case, they found Steve Hampton's driver's license and his video rental card. Yes, I said video rental card. On the median on Ellington Parkway. For those of you that don't know what a video rental card is, aka we didn't have the Netflix and stuff back in '97, so
for Blockbuster, everybody.
we had to go to a video store. But I loved going to the video store and just looking at the boxes and reading the backs of them.
That was the
and,
best, especially when like the new ones came out and like
Yeah.
everybody called the store and was like, "Hey,
Do
can you
have
hold
it
the
in
copy
stock?
behind the counter?"
And they're like, no, we can't, unless you knew them. We didn't know anybody there, so nobody helped.
Actually, I
Go in
did.
there. And get
oh yeah, you did.
I had a friend named.
Yeah.
I had a friend who will remain nameless.
Yeah.
And he worked for Blockbuster. and
That's
we
right.
used to get free shit all the time.
And now they're bankrupt.
Yeah.
Is there one still open? I think we've done this before.
There is one left in the United States, and they
In
have a Twitter
Alaska?
account, and I think so.
Dude, their Twitter is funny.
It's somewhere in the northwestern. Yeah,
Okay.
I can't remember.
Their Twitter's funny.
Oh, yeah,
their
they're like
Twitter's
Wendy's good.
hilarious.
Wendy's is good.
Oh my God, Wendy's is hilarious.
Wow.
It's so funny. If you have a
Are
moment,
they self-deprecating? Like,
no,
always-
they bash everyone, and it's hilarious.
Do they
Oh,
just
yeah.
don't give a fuck anymore.
No, and everybody loves it. They have so many followers because of it.
Here, Dan.
Oh, I'm gonna read one of these out loud.
Read a tweet. Is that Blockbuster or Wendy's?
It's a tweet from the last Blockbuster.
If the quick drop return slot was for your cold ass Beijing beef, it would be called the Quick Drop Panda Express slot.
Stupid.
Look, we meant to run where the wild things are on the TVs today. You can blame our new intern Trace for running Wild Things and showing your kids that pill-free. All right,
Yeah, they're pretty great.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That second one was good. The first one was dumb.
I didn't. Yeah, but no, I've seen funnier ones. Like
Studies have shown it's safer to suck on a rat's tail than to touch a Redbox screen.
nice.
The last Blockbuster.
Yep.
What the fuck? Is
I can't believe I've never
who's
seen
the
that.
owners?
It's at Lone Blockbuster on Twitter.
Where is this at?
And then Wendy's is just at Wendy's.
Let me look.
I thought it was in Alaska, but that's probably a rumor.
They must hire people for these tweets.
It's in Bend, Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Yep.
They're so lucky.
I wonder if people still rent there.
I remember reading an article where they had talked about bringing the video store experience back, but like limited, like a pop-up.
Yeah.
And I thought that'd be really cool. So anyway, when you went into the store, you had to have a video card, and that would track what you've rented, not rewound or returned or whatever. And rewound, I mean by a videotape.
I was about to say,
We can keep going down this rat hole.
I don't like when people don't rewind.
I would
DVDs.
literally go to Bend, Oregon just to walk
I
into
know.
that store for like
I just want to go
30
to Bend,
minutes.
Oregon anyways, because I want to go to Oregon.
Yeah, I've heard Bend, Oregon's beautiful too.
So Reed's fingerprints were actually found on Steve's video card and driver's license. So bully for you. He was convicted on 2 counts of first-degree murder for that, because that's one where he killed the little girl employee and then that guy. So in the Baskin-Robbins case, Reed's car had forensic evidence from the victims. He also used a credit card to purchase gas at a station near the location of the victims' bodies the night of the murders, which placed him at the scene about 40 miles from where he lived. Witnesses also saw his car near the scene. He also had blood on his shoe from one of the victims. So he was found guilty on 2 counts of first-degree murder in that one.
This guy was horrible at covering his tracks.
Oh, yeah, he is an idiot. So the McDonald's case, since he unknowingly left Jose alive, he was identified in court by Jose, which is awesome. Clearly, this was the biggest piece of evidence for the case. He was found guilty on 3 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. So altogether, that's 7 counts of first-degree murder. He was also convicted of multiple counts of lesser charges related to the same crimes, excuse me, including especially aggravated assault or aggravated robbery and especially aggravated kidnapping.
Nice guy.
Yeah. So as far as the sentences goes, Reed received 7 death sentences for all of his convictions. Oh, don't laugh. Don't laugh.
That's 7 in a row.
Yeah, but just wait. You're
Okay.
gonna you're going to get pissed here in a little bit. His first two were to be on April 20th, 1999, but it was stayed, and then it was stayed several more times. So in 2003, when he was set to die again, just hours prior to him getting executed, it was stayed one more time. The anti-death penalty activist and his family filed several motions to have his execution stayed, saying he was mentally ill. He served at Tennessee's Morgan County Correctional Complex. He actually had the most death sentences handed down to a single person in the state of Tennessee. So good job, buddy. You get an award. So he was then supposed to be executed again on January 3rd, 2008, but this one was also stayed from December 26, 2007, by the U.S. District Judge Todd J. Campbell. Now, this stay was part of a larger investigation about Tennessee's lethal injection methods, not directly related to Reid's case. I kind of remember this when I started typing this. I remember bits and pieces of this whole story. On April 26, 2008, the U.S. Supreme Court issued an opinion in Kentucky case upholding the legality of execution by lethal injection. The state of Tennessee immediately began appealing stays of execution to resume the death penalty cases, including Reid's. He was a suspect in cases like 1993's Brown's Chicken in Palatine, Illinois. The murder style matched, there were shoe prints found at the scene, and the car description matched Reid's. However, he did have a clear alibi, and Juan Luna was convicted for the 7 counts of murder. I thought that was weird how it was just a bit before Reid's was, but there was also like another set of fast food killings. There was also the Houston killing of 3 people in a bowling alley, but Max so far was twice convicted of those. So during all this, like I mentioned, his family motioned the stays of execution, but they claimed that he had mental issues. They did not see him as a monster, just someone that was mentally ill. His sister Linda Martiniano, okay, that works, argued that he was mentally incompetent to stand trial, and after his convictions, they argued that he would not be able to make sound legal decisions. Reid also displayed erratic decision-making. He would choose to appeal some verdicts, but not others, and it didn't make any sense. He would also profess that his will to die is sentenced after having fought to avoid it in his early defense. He showed sign of paranoia. He called his defense team actors, and he claimed that they were part of a United States government mind control project called Scientific Technology. What an original name. And his every move was monitored. So counter defense said that he was crafty and a con artist. So in 2008, 2 courts decided that he was mentally sound enough to be executed. 4 years later, the Supreme Court declared that Reid's attorneys could not continue appealing against Reid's wishes. Reid asked his attorney to stop the appeals, but they continued to do so anyway, and he was on death row for a total of 14 years. November 1st, 2013, he had been in a hospital for 2 weeks in Nashville, and he died from complications of pneumonia, heart failure, and upper respiratory issues. He didn't even get to fucking die, because he just died on his own. Pile of shit.
I hate that.
Yeah, because it took too long. That guy, he deserved it for this situation. Now, here's the fun part. If you look him up on the internet, he is the original neck guy meme.
Is he really?
Oh, yes. I was like, why does he look so familiar? And then I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, my God,
yeah,
he is.
He is, for sure.
That dude's neck is huge.
Yeah. He is the original neck guy meme.
It's Nickelback. Look at this photograph.
Yeah.
Good God, he's got a fucking neck.
Yeah. I was like, so look him up.
Looks like he lost a lot of it in prison, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
He looks like Geraldo
Paul Reid.
mixed with an Avatar character. But yeah, what a fucking asshole.
Yeah, so he didn't even... It's Paul Dennis Reid.
Oh, I put Paul Reed Smith like the guitar player.
It's like, I put up a bunch of guitars. So yeah, that was Paul Dennis Reid. He unfortunately got to probably live longer than most people do.
The fast food killer.
The fast food killer. Pile of poop.
That's... What an asshole.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Natalie, for doing the research and putting that out there.
That's not...
What's this, what's the, how old was he when he died?
He was born in 1957 and he died in...
2013.
So that would be... I thought I wrote that down, but I did not. It's 2013. minus 1957.
That's gotta suck for the people that worked at those places. They just-
56. 56.
He was 56. That's
Yeah.
gotta suck for the people that worked at those places. They just want to get out of there. They're
Yeah.
fucking kids.
You're making minimum wage.
This piece of shit
back in
fucking
the
kills 'em.
90s. So that was like
Why
nothing.
can't people just leave each other the fuck alone?
And then you're
Like-
trying to go home from work or you're trying to start your shift, and he posed as somebody applying for a job. That's so scary because I'm thinking all the times that I have closed, when I was bartending, I've closed the bar by myself. I was always nervous if somebody wasn't in there with me, which was a lot because I bartended for 10 years. And the last bar I worked at, the gas station and the Walgreens that were catty corner to me got robbed consistently weekly, and they
90th.
never came and got me. And I was always so blessed and thankful that they never came for me
And then-
because they could have just killed me.
I don't even.
And then you met me, and I got my ass out of bed and drove to the bar at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of bars get robbed, do they? You never hear about that. Like a lot.
Well,
of
it wasn't
bars.
like-
Bars probably don't have a lot of money, unless it's like a club
Yeah.
and it's super
Yeah.
like upscale.
But we had a Keno.
That's true. You guys did have.
We had a Keno, and I had the key to the drawer because you have to have it for your customers. But we also had a big ground safe, and I'm like, I always thought if somebody was going to come in here and rob me, and I just put the money in there, I'm going to get killed because I can't get that money back out of the safe because it was built in the ground.
Right.
It was
Do
always.
you know
a
what
worry.
I think they should do? If you kill 5 people, they should kill you and resuscitate you and kill you and resuscitate you 5 times.
Yeah.
I don't know. If
I
that would work.
think they need to stop allowing mass murderers to plead insanity.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
It's
you
too
know,
easy.
and obviously I am a big advocate for mental health issues, but I hate when it's like the Aurora, Colorado shooter.
You hate when they play the card.
Yeah, when they
Didn't
play
that just happen?
I'm mentally handicapped.
Didn't
or
that just happen?
2012.
Oh, okay. I was going to say
But
there was a
still.
shooting there was another school shooting.
There was one the other day.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
one I think last week.
Yeah.
I think
Unfortunately.
in Colorado too.
Just leave
Yeah.
each other the fuck alone.
That's that
three
easy.
mass shootings in Colorado
Seriously,
in like the last
just leave
20
each
years.
other alone. Why can't you just fucking live?
Like that New Zealand one that just happened. Bless those people.
New Zealand had one?
Oh, they had a bad one.
Because New Zealand is awesome, and they never
It
have
was,
violent crimes.
Anti-Muslim?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna forget it. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I
know.
cannot
I-
remember off the top
I-
of my head right now.
But seriously, just if people listening, I know that a lot of our...
You guys are good.
Yeah,
Because you're our listeners and we love you.
But seriously, just leave each other the
Yeah.
fuck
For
alone.
sure.
If someone's bothering you, it's all right to hit them. in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's not saying. Oh yeah, it was at a mosque in New Zealand.
Yeah, okay.
50 dead and 50 injured,
Isn't that terrible?
and it was 2 days ago.
Christchurch Mosque.
I hate it.
It wasn't 2 days ago.
This article was.
Oh, okay.
posted
I was
2
like, wait a
days
minute.
ago. It was back in March.
Who's,
Yeah,
is,
say.
is the guy alive?
I don't know.
Or woman, sorry.
It was a guy.
No.
I cannot remember
Doesn't
because
say.
the minute I started talking about that story, my mind went blank. But yeah, this guy.
And apparently, I haven't read this article yet, but like the title of the article says Facebook changes live stream rules after New Zealand shooting.
Yes, they
Like,
did because that was on
he
air.
live stream it.
That was on air.
Oh,
Yep. Yes, it
God.
was.
That's
and it
awful.
immediately, obviously, Facebook did the right thing and got it down as fast as they could, but it didn't. I did not see it.
If
But
he's alive, they should press charges double on
I
that.
cannot remember if he's alive.
I just hate when mass shooters like that or people who commit these heinous crimes,
Yeah.
Serial killers, whatever, when they allow them to plead insanity and spend the rest of their life in a mental institution rather than prison
Taxpayer
or
money.
death sentence.
Death. Sorry, death.
Yeah, I mean,
Take out the garbage. That's
Yeah.
I have no.
it should be a death sentence, depending on what type of and obviously this is depending on what type of crime you commit. I mean, if you're a serial kleptomaniac, then go ahead, plead insanity, whatever.
I don't
Like
know.
you're
I'm-
not hurting anybody.
I'm a big
you're just stealing
proponent
stuff.
of harsh crime or harsh punishment. So nobody likes hearing from me because I'm usually like, just
I agree.
put it on camera. Oh wait, which part you agree on?
Nobody likes hearing from
Oh,
you.
okay. But put them on camera and let them fight to the death in a pit of lions, that kind of thing. I think we should bring back Gladiator days.
It's really tough because
the king.
You watch something like the David Gale story, and
David Gale, like
Life
Kevin
of
Spacey.
David Gale.
Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey's
Yeah, that's
David
a good
Gale?
movie.
Okay.
yeah, and so it kind of makes you think. Like, I believe if somebody murders somebody, they should be killed, but then it really, you start thinking, like, how do you really know if they did or not? Like, how many people are found guilty that really aren't?
I think this guy was guilty because his DNA was everywhere.
Well, especially if he live streamed it as well.
Well, and a lot
some
of
are
mass
gonna be open
shooters
and
do
shut.
it for their 15 minutes of
Two
fame,
for the drugs.
or because they don't want to be here anymore and decide to take
out everyone to go
several
with
people
them.
with them.
Which is the pussiest thing I've ever
Like they're
seen.
gonna hang out with
Yeah.
them in the afterlife. No, they're
I mean,
not. So don't.
honestly, like, nobody should ever kill themselves. Like, it should never get to that point in your life that you should feel like you need to take your own life. But and I understand that feeling 100%. I've been there, but I don't know. I don't think it's fair
I don't agree. I think
for the victims and the family and friends of the victims that the person who killed their family member or their friend just can go to court and just say, "Oh yeah, I'm nuts," and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, well, we're gonna throw you in a nut house instead
They
of
got scientific
instead of kill you."
technology and they're actors, right? That's gonna work, right? It's like no.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid, but
Sorry, I'm ranting.
no, you're fine.
It's upsetting that people
course it
abuse
is.
that.
Yeah.
A lot of things are upsetting like that. But people just need to learn each other. And we're supposed to be living in the least violent time in our history, and by proxy, the news covers
Is that us as a nation or us as a world?
us as a world. We're supposed to be living in the least violent time in our history, and
Do you
we're
believe
supposed to be
that?
getting smarter. And
Are
sometimes-
you implying that we should be, or that we
No,
supposedly are?
we supposedly are.
Okay.
And not a lot of people believe it because of all the shit the media puts out.
Yeah.
But the media, as bloodthirsty as they are, they're just doing their jobs. I mean,
Yeah.
but but it's like I said, nobody has the best answers. I could sit there and wax intellectual all day long about how I want gladiator fights to come back for death row prisoners, but in reality, it's like maybe there's a couple of them on there that shouldn't be. But if
Can
you
they
live,
come back for Death Row Records?
but then again, like I said, I'm a pretty big proponent for harsh punishment, especially bullying. I think there should be harsher punishments for that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy world. Lots of smells. Anyway, Vance, how can people get a hold of us to speak their mind?
Well, we actually, something like this, we would love to get an email on. So let us know where you stand on it. Give us email at don'tlookunderthebedpodcast at gmail.com. You can also comment on our Facebook page. Send us even if you want to DM us on Facebook, that's fine. Our website's got a contact us link on it. And it is don'tlookunderthebed.net is our website. And also, if you like what we're doing and you want to help us do it financially, that'd be awesome. And we have a Patreon. It's Patreon/DLUTB. We also have a PayPal. It's just our email address, which again is don'tlookunderthebedpodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to help us out, that would be pretty awesome.
If you have any topics that you want us to research and go over on the air and throw in your input too when you send it in, definitely let us know. Say, hey, I want you to go over this, and then here's why, and we'll...
But don't ask us to do something like John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, it's already been done. Too much.
I mean, you can ask us.
Yeah.
But to be honest, we'll probably still do it.
Unless it's like a really different kind of question about John Wayne Gacy or something like that. Like something a little bit more original.
Did he like ham sandwiches? I don't know. Let's look it up.
I don't know. He thought he was doing a good job, but whatever.
I do good job.
Mongo Throne.
Mongo Strong. All right. Well, that's the Don't Look Under the Bed podcast for all things comedy horror. I'm one of your vape and hosts, Dan Wonder. Next to me is
Natalie Rose?
next to her is
Vinny Rose.
and next to me again is
Nicholas Myers.
Bye.
Bye.